Right guys, another nursery trip. However, not going on the bike today. I have a new vehicle, Volkswagen Tiguan, 2 days old. I've not written it off yet. Let's go. Right guys, I'm here, Hampton Garden Centre. It's a 20-minute drive from where I live. I will drop the postcode in the description if anyone is interested in visiting if you're in the area. I came here at Christmas time, just found it by chance, and it's not really a bonsai nursery, so I'm not really expecting to pick anything up today, though I've obviously got lots of space. But I spent about 2 hours here. It was either Christmas Eve or I think it was Christmas Eve, and because it was quiet, just people picking up Christmas trees, the owner spent an hour and a half showing me his whole land. He took me to his, I'll see if I can get them on camera, big growing areas. He was telling me how he starts seedlings, how he starts cuttings, mainly garden plants, but fountain of knowledge. I'm not expecting that today because it's a bank holiday. I was going to say I'd imagine it would be busy, but that's the extent of the car park. He was telling me he does a lot of his work online. In fact, he and his wife started the business, not this business, but through the lockdown period of COVID, he was growing a lot in his garden and selling, and they were doing a lot of business. I think not everyone, a significant number of people got into plants and houseplants and garden plants during the lockdown periods, didn't they? So he thrived, and then he took this land on, and when I spoke to him, I don't remember the guy's name now, he was a bit of a visionary. He was talking about how he wanted to get this one and another 2 garden centres established. Now, let's say this was Christmas time, so 8 months ago, I'm expecting it to look completely different. He told me by spring he was hoping to have it transformed. So I might not get anything bonsai related, not the end of the world. I'll see what I can do. Try and get as much on camera as I can without being too obvious, because this isn't a chain garden centre. This is one man's love and passion and effort, and I don't want to appear rude or anything like that. I'm sure he wouldn't mind anyway. So let's get in there and we'll see what we can see. So the entrance is just off a little A road. He's got a wholesale area down there. That's where his big greenhouses are. And then this is the entrance. Pretty nondescript. So I might turn my phone off to get in there initially, and then once I have a scope, we'll see what's about. I can't remember what the pricing was like here. I can't remember if it's good or bad, but I remember I did leave with about 8 smaller trees and shrubs. So the entrance is just down there. One of the workers just came and had a quick chat with me. So friendly here. The owner is apparently in there with the customer. I'm really quite awkward when it comes to any sort of shopping for myself, whether it be for clothes, the car when I picked it up yesterday. It's not that I'm antisocial, it's that I just feel a bit on edge. Like I like just to be left alone, and have a browse. But like the guy who just came up and had a quick chat hit the nail on the head. He's like, "Hey buddy, how are you? You looking for anything in particular?" I said, "No, I was here Christmas time, had a good chat with the owner. I've just popped along to have a look at what he's done with the place." And yeah, really quite friendly, and then off he trotted. So, as I say, I'm not looking for anything in particular. But I am interested in if there's anything that I haven't yet got. I quite like the leaves on these. They're quite unusual compared to other conifers. They almost look a little bit jelly-like. I mean, 4 for £11. I don't think that's bad. What's 4 for £11? £2.75, is it? Not the best at maths. Tempted. Very tempted. So I think I have one of these. And I'm sure I do, and I've taken loads of cuttings from it, and the cuttings have gone crazy, so I definitely do not want one of those. £4 for £11, £2.95 each. You know what? I'm going to take one of those. That's a definite. I'm not going to pick it up now because I don't have a basket. There's trolleys there, but I'll come back for it. Yeah, I'll come back for that. Let's have a look. See, I love stuff like this because of the insects that it attracts, but bees in there doing their thing. So as I said, or I think I said, it is a garden centre. So if you do come here, don't come here thinking you're going to get much. Okay, so that's where the owner took me down last time, down there. See all the empty seed? Let me try and zoom in. See all the empty seed trays there? He was showing me how he grows all these cuttings. It was fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I'll tell you what, we've had some poor weather recently, but the sun has definitely come out. Well, actually, the heat has come out. The sun is debatable. So we've got some bigger trees. And now I've got the space. Bigger trees are back on the cards. I keep saying I want a herb. Let's have a look at what we've got. Some rosemary. Oh, that smells delicious. My plant identification skills are not great. Ooh. Let's wander the outskirts away from the employee. Strawberries. Radishes, cabbages, lettuce. Chili, jalapenos, tomatoes. Ooh, look at all those maples around there. That's exciting. He was telling me at Christmas time, the owner was, a lot of people, once the Christmas period's over, he would take the trees back. And I asked him what he did with them. And they just go into the wood chipper. The live Christmas trees. It surprised me actually. I thought something more would be done with them, but no, so we've got some fruit trees here. Apples. Pyracantha, that is a big pyracantha. I mean, that's hanging over the fence. If I were to hold that up, right, my gosh, 9, 10 feet, all of those actually. I don't think I've ever seen a pyracantha that big before. But then, you know, I focus on bonsai when I'm looking at videos and stuff. Oh. Okay, I'm going to turn the video off until I get to, I'm going to continue to have a wander, but I'll flick the camera back on when I get to I'll have to be a hurdler to get down there. I'm not the most agile. So yeah, I'll flick the camera back on when I find the maples. So this row has all of the maples. Not surprisingly, they're all grafted, or all the ones that I've looked at so far are. But as I say, it's not a surprise. These are grown to go into gardens, aren't they? They're not grown with the bonsai enthusiast in mind. I don't think they're grafted. Butterfly. And they're not grafted either. Not really what I'm looking for though. Oh. Because I'm in a position now, I've got so many pieces to work on in the garden. I can be a little bit more selective. Wow, look at this chunky boy. That's a beautiful tree. That would look lovely in the garden. Absolutely gorgeous, that is. Okay, I'm going to keep having a look. So I was just looking at these Sabaria because I have one, and it's actually all I've done at the moment with it is repot it and then left it through the spring and summer, and it's growing really well. So whilst I was looking through, this little boy appeared and started helping me to sort through them. You can probably hear him in the background. So I've not really found anything holly. I do have a holly, but it's a bit of a wild card. So all of these are £9.99 each. Oh, where would you begin with that? Lovely leaves though. Hibiscus. Do you know what? Now I found my other one, and it's in full bloom actually. I'm very tempted to get another. I'm going to have a look through these, and I think that might be what I end up with if I find one with a good trunk line. So plenty of shrubs. Hebes, lavender. Pyrocanthal, the sort of size I'm used to seeing it. Okay, so far it looks like a singular purchase. I mean, there's some fantastic plants if you wanted to work on your actual garden. But for me, and what I'm looking for, I think this may be it. I'm going to have one last rummage through these, and if nothing jumps out, I think I'll head to the till. Can't get to them. It's bonsai in pots, can't get to. We're out of pots. Desperately need a repotting. Wonder why. Little seed and bulb shop. think if you're into gardening, this is a fantastic place to come. They would make great gift sets as well. If you're a pizza fan like me, or your alcoholic friend. So in terms of hibiscus, I didn't really see any that I liked, which is a shame. A few different varieties of Acer in there. Chunky Cotoneaster. Pennatia, they've got some great looking juicy berries on. I'm sure the birds would love them. Okay, I think that's me. Well guys, hopefully you found that interesting. Hampton Garden Centre, within the area of Birmingham, sort of Solihull area. I will drop the postcode into the description. Making use of all that space. So what did I get? Let's have a look. A Thyroides Rubicon. Thyroides Rubicon. Thyroids Rubicon. I don't know how you pronounce this sort of stuff. It possibly doesn't show on camera, but as I said, and I'm probably not describing it well, they've got an almost jelly-like appearance to them, the leaves. So I will not do too much with this. I'll pop it somewhere, leave it be, do a little bit of reading, and then the next thing will be at some point to get that into some bonsai soil and let it settle. So how am I going to get this home? Will it go in there? Perfect.